There's now two teams. There's now two teams on Arrow. Why? Why?
Because the
Why couldn't they make it work?
wrote that way. And you know what? I think it creates some good friction, right? Like you never want it to always perfectly play out. It just kind of gets boring and redundant. So it's like really infusing some new depth of like a kind of inner civil war that's going on.
Yeah.
I said that word civil war. So it's like I actually really like it, and I like the fact that it's not just like a one-off episode, that there's something they're really delving into to really show how fractious the team has been, So it's just a really, I can't wait to see how it all plays out in the end, but it's just really cool to be a part of it,
But here's the thing, right? So the gangster that Kate and James killed in the most recent episode had told Oliver that...
The court guy, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, which is really what your two teams should be doing.
Yeah, it's true. The enemy of my enemy theory should, in theory, get us closer back together. I think it's going to take some type of like Crisis on Earth XC type of event that pushes them to have to, come back together and like fight for the better good, right? I hope. Yeah.
So what do you three like as a team, though? What's Wild Dog, Mr. Terrific, and Black Canary like as a trio team without...
we still pretty much are ourselves. We just go about the aspect of a team differently. Wild Dog still...
Who's the leader, though?
Well, see, our team is more of a democracy. Okay. It's like you have majority. I mean, it's not even a majority rule. It's like it has to be consensus. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So we are definitely just trying to do things a little bit different than Oliver and how he's normally done it. And we're just trying to really make sure that we're honest with each other and open. But everyone, like Wild Dog's still stubborn. Canary still, you can't tell her, to not go head first, fully into a mission. And I'm still like tech nerding it up and being silly. So, I'm
going to be honest, though. I don't think that's going to work very well in the field without one shot caller, It's tough.
I mean, I think they pick their places where they take command, right? So even in a democracy, right, sometimes different branches have to step up, and so if it's a situation where it feels like Curtis would be best suited to step up, he definitely will, and Black Canary will too. But you'll just see their dynamic where they really seem to have a unity and a kind of unique way that they approach, the bad guys in Star City.
I'm giving you such a hard time over this. It's breaking my heart. The team is fractured.
It's tough. It's tough to really deal with, but we're going to get through it.
Colton Haynes was up on set, obviously, back as Roy.
Yeah.
How are we getting him involved? Is he going to do the role again where he pretends that he was the vigilante all along?
I mean, now, I can't get too deep into what's going on with Roy because they would literally probably send some people to hurt me in WB suits, and I'd be like, oh my God, don't do that. But it's so awesome to have him back. I got to have a scene with him in season 4 where he came back for a little bit to steal some tech, but he was kind of taking over. But he brings so much to every single scene he's in. So I think if you were a fan of kind of a lot that was going on with him, season 2 and season 1, you'll see a lot of those things come back, maybe some chapters open and close, so it'll just be some really cool moments.